Shalom Aleichem again to all our listeners. I want to share just now a short word of chizuk about parenting, little chizuk over here in parenting, something which I heard from a distinguished Talmud Chacham, someone who I'm very close with, Rabbi Shlit. He happens to be one of the biggest marbitzei Torah in Torah Anytime and Chazak, somebody who was marbitz Torah for many, many years. I had the chus of speaking with him a few weeks ago, and he mentioned to me an unbelievable ha'ara which he had seen in regards to parenting. It happened to be in Parshas Mishpatim. We see in the Torah, in Parshas Mishpatim, the Torah spends 3 psukim to go through the punishments that involve a child who chas v'shalom goes and hurts his parent and curses his parent. The Torah says that if one hits his parent, is chayav misa. After that, the pasuk says if somebody goes and steals a nefesh and then sells him, he's chayav misa. And after that pasuk, the Torah says one who curses his parent is chayav misa. And the question Rabbi Walken told me, which is something which all the Rishonim really asked already, is why is it that this second pasuk of stealing a person and then selling him, being chayav misa, has anything to do with the two? Why didn't the Torah just write in order that somebody who goes and hurts his parent and then curses his parent, both of those things are something which a person is chayav misa for? So he mentioned to me that in the Sefer of Rav Shimon Schwab Zatzal has a Sefer al Torah, and in that Sefer has an unbelievable pshat. He wanted to say al pi derech remez. Like you said, the Rishonim already deal with this question and give the various answers. But al pi derech remez, he wanted to say that we know that certain times a parent can be in a situation where he treats his child as if the child is like an eved, he's like a slave. The child doesn't have so much of a free will. In such a case, the parents cause the child to be so stuck and so pressured into what they want and what they demand from him. In certain situations, it can come out that chas v'shalom, if you steal the nefesh, if you steal the person's free will, if you steal the child's free will, he can rebel chas v'shalom and go against the parent and turn himself into a situation where chas v'shalom he will hit and curse the parent. That's why it's so important for all of us to be able to give the children space when we need it. Of course, there's many different levels also, and there's many different hints to what Rabbi Schwab was coming to say, this unbelievable and very important, deep message in parenting. But we have to remember that it's not only when we are too hard on our children that that's a situation where we set them up, that the children are feeling as if someone is really choking them and pressuring them. But there are many situations where us in parenting can sometimes cause our children to feel like they are really, really, really being stolen. They're being taken away, and we're taking away the opportunity for them to really grow and get to where we want to get, where we want them to get to, and where they want to get to. And unfortunately, sometimes we see the opposite. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu should send all of us siyata d'shmaya. We should be able to constantly have positivity in our chinuch, in showing our children the derech, the way, the positive way, that they will always be happy and always feel calm and never feel too pressured to be able to do what they want to do, and always get the right message and the right chinuch, and they should never see contradictions. And all of this is something which we beg that HaKadosh Baruch Hu should send us the bracha and siyata d'shmaya. Thank you all for listening, and everybody should be matzliach, and you should all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week.